Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Our first lecture is from unit number 1, Science and Scientific Method. And its first topic is Laboratory Safety Rules. In science, we don't study scientific concepts only, but we also test and confirm them by experiment. These experiments are performed in a special place called laboratory. Doing experiments is an interesting act, but it can be dangerous if handled carelessly. To avoid dangers, we must follow the laboratory safety rules. Following are some of the rules which we must follow when working in a lab. Rule number 1. Perform experiments under the guidance of a teacher. Rule number 2. Open doors and windows for proper ventilation. Rule number 3. Materials must be used only for the purpose allowed by the teacher. Rule number 4. Always check the label on the container before using the substance and strictly follow the instructions on the container. Rule number 5. Do not smell or taste any chemical. Rule number 6. Do not eat food or drink water in the lab, and do not use lab glassware as food or water containers. Rule number 7. Keep flammable substances away from flame or heat. Flammable substances are those substances which can catch fire. Rule number 8. Wear protective clothing like goggles, gloves, lab coats, and shoes. Rule number 9. Bring all the accidents and injuries in the notice of your teacher. Rule number 10. If a chemical goes into your eyes or spill on your skin or clothes, wash it with plenty of water. Rule number 11. Wash your hands after you have finished your work. There are different chemicals in the lab. Some of them are dangerous. Containers of such chemicals have special symbols, which may warn the user about the harmful effect of these chemicals. Following symbols are often seen on the container. This symbol tells us that substance is inflammable and should be kept away from flame or heat. Substances like petrol, ether, spirit, and carbon disulfide are inflammable. This symbol tells us that the substance in the container is explosive and can burst or explode if not handled with care. This symbol is used for corrosive materials. Corrosive materials are those materials which can cause burn on skin, clothes or paper, like acids and alkalis. This symbol tells us that the substance is toxic or poisonous. Never try to taste, eat or drink these chemicals because such chemicals can cause death. Mercury, cyanide, copper sulfate are the examples of toxic substances. This symbol tells us that the substance can cause irritation. For example, chloroform, xylene, and alcohol are irritating substances. Avoid inhaling such substances. This symbol indicates that the substance emits harmful rays. We must strictly follow the precautions written on the labels while handling these substances. Thank you.